Diego and buy a track car sight unseen and drive it 1,200 miles back home to Montana. Well, we're about ready to fly out of Montana, going to San Diego to pick up our new car. See you there. Hey everyone, we just got our car. I'm super pumped. It's super late. We just stopped at In-N-Out Burger here. It's kind of dark, you can't really see it that well, but yeah, we got our car and it's getting late. So anyways, I'll show you more in the morning, but yeah, got C5 Vet. We're hitting the morning, or bleh, we're hitting the road this morning, getting out of Barstow. Anyways, it's light out, so we can check out the car. Anyways, we're gonna get on the next leg of our 1,200 mile jaunt. So here's my first look at the car in the daylight. I know the battery's not great, but it looks kind of new. Anyways, first impressions, got some janky wiring for the headlights, so that's fun. But, check the oil this morning before we go too far down the road. Oh yeah, full. Looks brand new. We have the engine covers in the trunk. But yeah, I don't know, everything looks pretty good here. It's supposed to be a brand new engine. Looks kind of newish. Kind of newish. Like there's still got coolant in it, and check the brakes. Paint's a little could use some help. Got brake fluid, that's good. Clutch slave solder. Stuff in there. I don't know what that little rubber thing is. Have to Google that later. Ooh, performance parts. All right, let's do a cold start. See how this thing sounds. fueled this thing up, and let's see what kind of gas mileage we got. I think it says we're getting 25, but those things are never right. Maybe they are, but I don't trust them. I gotta do my own math. So we put, let's see here, 11.927 gallons in. All right, 265 miles, 0.7. Divided by 11.927, 22 miles a gallon. So we are not doing as good as we were. The last two times we filled up, we were doing 25. But we also hit a lot of construction, stopped a bunch of time. Well, somebody just pulled up alongside us on the interstate and told us that we're leaking gas. So, yeah, that's not good. Kinda has me a little bit worried, but we're gonna see what's going on. Let's see what's wrong with this thing. So it was just spraying fuel all out of the underside, and I think what's happening is it stopped when I shut it off, so I think maybe our return line going to our fuel tank is busted. So yeah, now we gotta figure out how to get to that. So we had to pull the car kind of one tire up on the high pavement here, and I'm gonna try to crawl under this gap and see if I can feel what's leaking. Oh man, it just reeks of fuel down here. Oh yeah, it is wet. Everywhere is wet. Oh, I can't believe it. Right there, it's the fuel line popped off the fuel filter. It just clipped right back on. Hold on. Let me fire it up and see it. Look under the car. See if it's still leaking. The fuel pump should be on. Is it leaking?
No.
Heck yeah. One more double check under the car and we're not leaking fuel. Oh my gosh. We lucked out on that one. How does that even happen? Oh, I don't know if you guys have dealt with these new little snap connector things for the fuel lines, but man, they just like click on and oh. Anyways, I don't know how that would ever came off. We never guessed it. Somebody must not had it on there all the way or something, because that should not have happened. Oh, you gotta stop and just make sure we're not leaking fuel. I don't trust that thing now. I think it's gonna pop off all the time. Nice thing is, it's really easy to just, you don't even have to get out of your seat. You just kind of lean over and look under the car. It's so low to the ground, but it is not leaking, so we're good. We're gonna drive a couple more miles and see, check on it again, because that just scares the bejeebus out of me. Man, I am so thankful to that guy who waved us down. If he hadn't have done that, I mean, there's a chance, you know, lights the back of the car on fire, and like we don't know, you know, we're on fire until, you know, the car's ruined. That would suck. So anyways, shout out to the guy who waved us down. Thanks a lot. You good man. It's Monday morning. We're waiting for O'Reilly's to open here. We're gonna head in there and get something to get the car in the air and zip tie that fuel line onto the fuel filters. All right, got ourselves a jack here. Hopefully it fits under the car. Probably doesn't even come with oil. Alright, here we go. We're gonna go under here and try to show you guys what's going on. Oh, okay. That was the problem right here. This fuel line right there popped off the fuel filter. We're gonna zip tie that thing on so it can't come off on the freeway. Alright, there's my little zip tie job. Just zip tie these two lines together and then wrap the zip tie around it. Got our jack all packed up and yeah, should be ready to rock and roll. Back in Montana. I took the top off for the first time, and it's pretty nice. Enjoying some fresh breeze. I had to layer up though because it's only like 50 degrees out or something. Go through the gears quick. think that was 20 miles with the top off, and I'm gonna pull over quick and put that back on. Not a fan of the topless cars. Yeah, I have got to put that back on. It's just too much. I can't handle it. It is violent inside this car without the top on. I can't hear anything. Just like it's supposed to be. Oh man. Ah. Every car needs a roof. Low fuel light just came on. I think I have 15 miles left, so I think it should make it. We'll see. Where I was thinking I was about ready to run out of fuel, and 17.5 gallons. Holds up 19, so had a little bit more to go there. Hey everyone, we made it all 1,200 miles back to Montana. So we got our Corvette home. Looks pretty sweet. We only broke down one time. It was a good trip. Let me show you the car. All right, here's our C5 Vet track car that we drove 1,200 miles from San Diego, California to Montana. What makes this thing a track car? I don't really know, besides the guy drove it exclusively on the track, from what I understand. And it has the alignment is set up for track driving. It has -3 degrees camber in the front. You can kind of see it, and then it has -1 degree in the rear. So not exactly street alignment. Anyways, and then it has there's another thing that I guess you could consider making it a track car. It has this what do they call it, a harness bar in it already, and they already had camera mounts. In fact, that was pretty much the whole reason we bought it, because they had a camera mount already. Short throw shifter. We made it all the way home. We only broke down one time. Fuel line fell off, so that was no big deal. And this thing, oh, it's lowered too, so pain in the butt to drive on the street. It is so low. It rubs on every piece of pavement that's not perfectly level. I think I'm literally laying on my belly right now to show you this, but can't even fit 2 fingers under there. Like it makes it to my, you can't even make it over my knuckles. So it is freaking low, and you can see it's been rubbing a little bit. So anyways, yeah, we bought this thing sight unseen to have an adventure, and it made it all 1,200 miles. So it was fun. The car runs pretty good. It's supposed to have a remanufactured engine in it, and let me show you that. Its interior could have used some help, along with the paint. Aesthetically, probably not the best vehicle, but I plan to drive this on the track, so I'm not that worried about it. Little washer fluid thing broken, but that's no big deal. So here's the engine, and I did notice that right there on, I think you can kind of see it. Yeah, right there. It has that thing to tell them if it's been overheated or not. So if that, anyways, so it is a remanufactured engine. It looks like it got in a little bit of a fender bender because the radiator support's kind of bent a little bit, and it's got this thing broken. So we'll probably fix that. It's been setting off a knock sensor code quite a bit. So I don't think it's knocking. I think there's probably something wrong with the wiring. So we'll probably have to track that down, so no big deal. I did fix this when I got home. There was a big hole here, so I had a vacuum leak. We drove at 1,200 miles though, didn't even notice, so it's probably not hurting anything. Got K&N air filter, got these aftermarket headlights, probably get rid of those. I call them frog eye headlights. They're not my favorite. We got hit in St. George right here. You can see it had a scuff, and then it kind of cracked the bottom corners of that, so it must have pushed it in pretty good. And then down here it kind of cracked a little bit, so anyways, we'll have to fix that. That's no big deal. It's got that carbon fiber wrap on the roof, which is mostly what makes it a race car, because I mean, carbon fiber and race cars go together like peanut butter and jelly, so you could pretty much say that exclusively, as far as an upgrade, makes this race car. It could use some hubcaps. Oh yeah, car, if you found out, I looked up the codes, and it used to be silver, so there's some of the old silver paint. Now it's black, which is fine with me. Probably give it a paint job at some point in the future, so give it a paint job, probably fix up some of this weather stripping that's kind of baked. There she is in all her glory, the C5 Corvette. This is going to be our POC Motorsports channel race car right here. Before we end this video, I just want to give a shout out to the gentleman we bought this car from. He was a huge help in purchasing this car. Real easy to work with. Cooked me and my wife dinner. Excellent meal, by the way. Helped me package the wheels that came with this car in the rain. Took them to UPS for me after I had paid him and left with the car. Super stand-up guy. So thank you, sir. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And look forward to doing more content with this car. We'll catch you later.